beginning to rain. The drops patter down from the pines and stand trembling on the nettle leaves and sword fronds. She scrambles along the joists of the back deck and clambers down the hillside, alive with rotting logs and rough-skinned newts and California slender salamanders, her heels breaking through the gooey crust of myrtle leaves and churning up the black earth. She comes cautious and switchbacking down to the wellspring of Slaughterhouse Creek, where the maidenhair ferns are black-stemmed, with leaves like green teardrops, the nasturtiums hanging in tangles, with their wet, crisp nasturtium scent, the rocks scrolled with liverwort. The spring here pours from a mossy nook in the hillside, and where it falls, it is carved a basin from the living stone, a well of cold, clear, iron-tasting water, big as a room, thatched with logs worn feathery by age. Turtle sits, taking off all of her clothes and laying the shotgun among them, and slipping feet first into the stone pool, because here she seeks her own peculiar solace, and here she feels it to be the solace of cold places, of a thing that is clear and cold and alive. She holds her breath and sinks to the bottom, and, drawing her knees to her shoulders with her arms rising around her like weeds, she opens her eyes to the water and looks up and sees writ huge across the rain-dappled surface the basking shapes of newts with their fingers splayed and their golden red bellies exposed to her, their tails churning lazily. They are bent and distorted, hazed the way things are underwater, and the cold is good for her. It brings her back to herself. She breaks the surface and heaves out onto the logs and feels the warmth return and watches the forest around her.
You chose this